Well met, noble travelers. Here's the final video for the main part of the campaign. So we have Q, Kazarus, Fenlend, and Wobb. We also have Karth, but nobody really talks about him. So, last couple sessions, y'all started off in Phandalin, made your way over to the Sword Coast. Looking along the Sword Coast, you finally found this little grotto entrance that lets you find Phandalin, or the Wave Echo Cave. Whenever y'all did get there, you did end up finding Tharden's body, which is one of the Rockseeker's bodies. Came over here into the top left corner, and that's where you killed Black Spider. Knocked him dead, stole his staff, so now you have a way to show the rest of the town that you did kill him. Made your way over to the Smith and Furnace, where y'all took care of some zombies and a flame skull, who y'all killed a little too fast for my liking. I was going to use a fireball on y'all, but good job. Finally, y'all did make it over to where they actually do the spells themselves and like imbue all of the weapons. But what you did find there was a spectator. This creature basically programmed to protect Wave Echo Cave. Similar to the Flame Skull, this one will only be around for about 100 years. But he was originally one of the wizards, and they basically converted him to a spectator. Y'all ended up banishing him, letting him actually just go on free. So he was a happy little camper. He did his job. They get an eyebrow. Making your way down. This is where you found... Oh, what was this guy's name? Something with an M. Mormesk, the Wraith. So you had this wraithy guy. Basically just this undead, angry fellow. Really wanted to kill everything that comes by. Just angry at everything. Y'all did end up... There we go. Tricking him by giving him... Or no, it was Kazarus by basically trying to get him to detach the dagger that he had from him. Through a whole lot of unfortunate events for him, he ended up taking the dagger and taking all of that energy and transforming into this basically nasty goblin-esque creature. Just angry at the world. There we go. Let me make sure I get a good goblin. There we go. Yeah. Do a quick little hair. With a gigantic Flashian. Y'all were able to dispatch him quite efficiently and effectively. Here's some more little smoke because he's ethereal. But while he was doing that, you did have this giant area of where he had spawned that was slowly emanating. Y'all were able to get some holy water, imbue it even more, and seal off the room. So now this black murk of undeath is just kind of sitting there. With all of that, and after saving Nundro from this room up here, y'all ended up completing Wave Echo Cave. The only room y'all didn't look at was this one. Was just a room that had some fungus in it. That would have done some funny things if you would have stepped on it. With Nundro in hand and the Black Spider staff, you did end up making it back to Phandalin. So let's just do a quick... There we go. Zoom in, move up, and rotate. There we go. So, bringing Nundro back to Gundren, y'all ended up having, very quickly, after they brought him back after a day, they ended up burying poor Tharden. Most of the town had showed up, not only because they didn't really know Tharden or these Rockseeker brothers, but the idea was all of this had instigated y'all coming down. Y'all were basically praised for all the work that y'all did, not only with the red brands, but also taking out the original base of operations. Sometime during the funeral, Halia approached you, Q, And with the Black Spider dead, you can tell that she was kind of frustrated. And she comes up to you with a new quest, since you are a part of the Zentarum, and says, Iarno, still alive. We need him for his information. We need you to break him out. I don't care what you do with the other Red Brands. Kill them. If you leave them, I'll have somebody kill them. Granting you another thing to do for the Zentarum as your first act. Harb and West are coming along after the funeral. Everybody drinking ale in Tharden's wake. Going back to the Stonehill Inn. Toblin giving ale and whiskey and all types of mead to everybody. Harbin comes up saying, there is the Tressendar Manor. Oh, it's not. There we go. Which it now lays vacant, giving you the opportunity, if y'all would want it, to take it as your home base of operations if you wanted to stay here. Otherwise, you'd be set on your ways to leave Phandalin, and Tressendar Manor will sit there vacant until y'all return. As for the sleeping giant, Grista, the half-orc that was serving all the Red Brands, she ended up leaving the town with the distaste of everybody in her mouth. She took her and her son and left. For a few weeks, Tharden, Nundro and Gundren stuck around Phandalin, getting their other supplies ready, hiring some miners to go help out at the Wave Echo Cave, and offering each of you a 10% cut of anything made and created at Wave Echo Cave. Sildar Hallwinter, making plans, leaving for Neverwinter to start to bring a few people back to get Iarno back to Neverwinter. So now you're on a time crunch to get Iarno out of there, if you choose to do so. And that right there is the finale of Wave Echo Cave, Lost Mines of Phandelver. I appreciate y'all playing. We'll see what comes next, and I'll chat with you later. Thanks for playing, you guys.